Victor. Okay, Shadrach, I can see you now. Victor, I can't see you yet. Grace, let me see your face. Okay, John is still trying to join. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining in. We will not waste so much of our time. I want to believe that done the introductory aspects. I want to believe you've done the introductory aspects and then straight into today's discussion. But before that, just for formality's sake, I still want us to introduce ourselves with each other. Let's attach the name with the face. You know, if you can put on your video, we'll appreciate that. Just give us your name, your location, and specifically expectation for today's class. Yeah, I don't know if you, so for some that have gotten my mail, should have seen the topic for today. So let's share your expectation for today's class. Show us your face if you can. This is the first class, so, you know, at least start with, let's just show our faces, you know, we'll appreciate that. Yeah, who's gonna go first? Unmute your mic, unmute your video if you can, your name, location, and your expectation for today's class. Thank you.
Okay, I think let me go first. My name is Yazid Salahuddin Mikhail. I am calling in from Kaduna State, and my expectation from today's session is to learn about opportunities and how to effectively access them. Yeah, that's my expectation from today's session. And it's such a pleasure to be here and meet everyone here.
Okay, thank you for that. Who's going next? Yazid. Did I get the pronunciation where is it Yazid?
Yeah, you tried, but it's Yazid.
Yazid. Okay. All right, that's fine. You're welcome. You didn't tell us your expectation for today's class, please.
I said it. Maybe you didn't hear it clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, I said my expectation from today's class is to learn about international opportunities for undergraduate and how someone can effectively access them.
Okay, did you receive my mail? Did you check the timetable?
Yes, I did, and I have added the day I would be available for the one-on-one conversation with you.
No, I'm not sure you get the timetable. I shared the topics that will be treating every single session. I shared the topic. Did you know the topic for today? Okay, it's fine. Esther, you can go next, please.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. Sorry, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Esther.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Good afternoon. Okay,
we can hear
Esther.
you.
I'm Esther and I'm in Lagos. Okay, I'm an undergraduate, and what I want to gain for today's class is basically I've been hearing about scholarship. I just want to get more insight on it and how it could help me better.
Okay, great, Esther. You're welcome. Who is going next? Who is going next? Please, this class, we don't keep quiet in this class. So.
Okay, I want to go next.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm Ifoma by name. I
Okay,
reside in
go ahead,
Lagos.
Grace.
Can I continue?
Okay,
Can I
Ifoma, sorry.
continue?
Go ahead, Ifoma.
Okay, good
Yeah,
afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody.
Go ahead, Ifoma, we can hear you.
All right, I'm Ifoma residing in Lagos.
Ifoma, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I reside in Lagos. What I want to gain from today's class is to get tips on how to apply for scholarship in order to help me. I'm actually an OND graduate, so I want to get tips on how the scholarship would help me furthermore to school, BSc specifically. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome, Ifoma. Okay, can we hear you, Victor? Please unmute your mic, unmute your video if you can. And let's hear you. Your name, your location, and expectation for today's class. Just 1 minute.
Okay, the name is Victor.
Victor, let's see your face. Let's see your face. Thank you.
That's my face.
Yes, please.
I don't think I'm not properly dressed for my face right now.
It's fine. Okay, go ahead.
So the name is Victor, by the way. So I'm currently based at Ondo State for my national service. I don't really have interest per se in the graduate scholarships per se. So I'm not like seeing maybe based on this positioning, maybe a mind detox. That would be my expectation. A mind detox based on the positioning, or
I didn't get that.
Mind detox, maybe just to do away with some notions in my brain.
Okay.
But I don't really have some interest in maybe studying abroad like that.
Oh, okay. You want to? Okay, let me know.
I can see something that would catch my interest, something like that.
Okay. Let's hope that maybe at the end of this program, you have a mind shift. Okay, John Oyebola, please can you introduce yourself? I would like you put on your video also. Thank you. Briefly, yeah, like you're behind schedule. Hello, John.
Okay.
Oh, John, I guess your network is bad.
Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Oyebola John, and I'm an undergraduate of UAU.
Okay.
And my expectation for, but wait, I want to ask a question. What's the topic for today's training?
Okay, somebody will answer for you. Oh, it's true. You didn't get the mail.
Yes.
The topic of today is how to position yourself for scholarship opportunities. That's the topic for today.
I think my expectation would be to be able to have, to be able to position myself well for scholarship opportunities then.
Great. That's good to know. Thank you. Grace, please, can you go next?
Okay, my name is Grace Adedayo. I think I missed the format of introduction, but my expectation for this session is to know how best to position myself.
Okay.
To get the scholarship offers that I want.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Shadrach, Please, I guess you're the last person to introduce yourself. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Shidra.
Okay, my name is Shadrach Afan. I live in Lagos. I'm an HND holder, and then my expectations is basically how to position myself to get scholarship abroad. If I would, what I would need to have to get those jobs for scholarships. Yeah, thank you.
All right, Shedrak, thank you very much. Thank you very much for introducing yourself. We are glad to have you here. Let me say I'm glad to have you all here. And I really want to appreciate you all for taking this, should I say, this time to add values to yourself. And I want to tell you that it's not going to be a wasted time. I don't know, please, can we all unmute our mic? Okay, well, please unmute your mic. Okay. So I want to assure us, or let's just say that I want to tell you that you're going to like get value for, even more value than what you paid for. So it's just like a commitment fee, a token to add, let me say, to get all the values you need to get all the information you need to get regarding scholarship application. So I really want to share what I've learned so far, what I've experienced. It's not just learning what I know. It's not about what I know. It's what I've also has been beneficiary to me. So I want to share to others, right? Yeah. So and let me welcome everybody once again. Yeah. Thank you very much. So we would do a brief introduction of our class today. Can you see my screen, please?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Can you hear me? Okay, thank you very much. So this is the timetable for today's, for the, let me say the training itself. And then we'll be going from week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. That is every weekend in the month of May. So for week 1, we'll be looking at introduction and positioning for scholarships, like positioning ourselves for scholarship. Then tomorrow we'll be looking at documentations needed for scholarship application. Then week 2, we'll look at undergraduate and graduate scholarship / the requirements if you're applying for undergraduate scholarships and the requirements if you're applying for graduate scholarships. Undergraduate scholarship, like I explained, if you were in the free webinar I did, that's I think like about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think is it up to 2 weeks? I'm not sure yet. So I explained that for undergraduate scholarships, you can apply for scholarship as an undergraduate because there are several scholarships that you can apply for. Basically, it's just to say that you are state the level in which you are in a Nigerian university, or you apply for it as a, like, should I say, an ex-student that just finished secondary school. Let me say a secondary school student that has finished and is trying to gain admission for his degree program. He or she can apply for scholarship. So those are the things I'll be treating for that undergraduate. Why the graduate scholarship is to be for those people that want to further their studies, master's or PhD. So we'll be looking at the two together because I want to believe that those are the audience I have. I have graduates here and I have undergraduates here. Or let me say, I also have some people also looking for undergraduate scholarship. Yeah. So then on Sunday, that's next week Sunday, we're looking at how to write statement of purpose because these are some of the requirements. So we're going to be taking them one after the other, how to write for this application. So this should I say, this Zoom meeting or whatever it is, this webinar, it is not just a webinar, it is a training. So we'll be training you. I'll be training you how to write statement of purpose. We'll give you the steps. I'll give you assignments, some things you have to do, like you do the work. Let me see. Okay. Then I would, if I have the time, I can review some of your writings, then make some corrections, just make it better. The following week, we'll be looking at how to write cover letter and code email. I'll talk about all of that. Then the next one will be how to develop your curriculum vitae. This is very, very important. You know, the curriculum vitae just speaks about you, says a whole lot about you. So you just have to tell yourself, put yourself. I'm just going to tell you how to write detailed curriculum vitae, no matter the level in which you are. I don't even say that you don't have experience or skills. You have it. It's just that you don't know that you have it. Let me say you don't know that you have it. You don't know that you need to put that, all those things, no matter how little you have, you can put it on your CV. So anyway, I'm going to talk about that in details. Then we'll have a session in which, that's the following week, we have a session in which we're going to interact with scholars. Like I know of a friend in University of Warwick, and that's in UK. She's going to share, is going to be speaking with us. And I also have a friend that is coming on board in University of South Africa. Is this University of South Africa? Okay, it's in South Africa, and he'll be speaking with us. So two of them will be sharing their experiences with us, their struggles and how they are able to get it. You know, it's quite unfortunate that some people have not joined us yet, but anyway, they will get the recordings to listen. The last one I'll be sharing with you on the traits you need to have before applying for scholarship. Because applying for scholarship is not easy. At times you will think you're giving all your best in putting all the applications together, and you send it out there and you get love letter. Love letter is called rejection letter, you know? And you're like, and you're at the point of giving up. So at that point, you won't give up. So we'll just talk about this thing. These are just normal things, you know. The goal is the fact that you have to just get the scholarship. So you have to build that, should I say, have a shock absorber. Whatever comes your way, you are ready that this is my goal and I have to get it. Are we together? So those are the things we'll be looking at. Please, if you're following me, just type on the chat box that yes, 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 we are together. Yes, yes, we are together. So if you are raising up your hand, do you want to say something?
No, please.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm still expecting our chat. Okay, let me just see that. Yes, 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 we are together. Yes, yes. Okay, fine, fantastic. Thank you very much. Oyebola says yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much. So we're gonna dive into today's class, how to position yourself. I'm excited sharing this with you. How to position yourself for scholarship, application. So sorry, I'm sharing the wrong. Let me share my word back. Yeah, okay, we are good now. So I hope you can still see my screen. Hello, can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. So while I was preparing for this class, yes, I know that I have to like share the things I know about you, but then I just want to like explain it to the mind, like in detail, so that we all can understand, you know, where my concept, where I'm coming from. So I was just trying to look at what positioning means, you know, positioning. So I came across a lot of definition, and there's one that really got caught my fancy. Like I was fascinated with the particular definition. I just look at it together. So Oxford language actually said that defined position that it is to put or arrange something in a particular way. That's as for Oxford language, you know, it's defined that word that way. Then another definition is to promote a service, product, or business within a particular sector of market. You know, to promote, to place, you know, which other word can we give it? Should I say to rank? So that's what it means, to position yourself to position a product, a service, or business within a particular sector of a market, or as the fulfillment of that sector's specific requirements. Another meaning also says that to portray or regard someone or someone as a particular type of person. So this particular definition that got my fancy, to portray yourself in a way that I want somebody to perceive you. It really caught my fancy. And Oli et al. Said that, it said that positioning is the act of designing the company's offering and image so that they can occupy a meaningful and distinct competitive advantage. All these things are English anyway. What they're just trying to say is that, in this one is talking about the concept of marketing, a product or service. You just ensure that your product is distinct, so that because you're selling, you're not the only one selling, you're in a competitive, environment. So you have to make your product or service meaningful and distinct enough. So in our own context, it simply means that you want your reviewers or potential supervisor, to think about you among all other applicants or competitors. There is opportunity is put out there, right, for everybody to apply. So several people apply. Let me tell you, several qualified candidates applied. So what is that thing that distinguishes you from the other? Are you with me? So what's that thing that distinguishes you from the other? So you have to write your application, you put yourself in that application. So there should be something that distinguishes you from, because as the reviewer is reading your application, there should be something that strikes him. There's something that got his interest, that gets him or her interested in you, that will distinguish you from that. So don't worry, I'll give you in details how that is being done. So I'm just going to be talking generally about positioning the reviewer of your application. And there are several importance of positioning. It defines you. It depicts your uniqueness. It makes you stand out. It makes you relevant and credible, and it compels your reviewer to action. That's the thing. It compels your reviewer to action. If you are not standing out, if your application is not standing out, then you are not positioning yourself. You're not positioning yourself. So it is not all about application anyway. It's not just all about what you have written down. It is also all about how you have been able to prepare yourself for the opportunity that comes. Okay, even if you can write a very good letter, statement of purpose, you can write a very good personal statement. Do you have some required documents already? Have you prepared yourself enough? Are you with me? So the positioning cut across a lot of things, not just one thing. So we're going to look at it. So the question is, how are you different from the other applicants? It's not a matter of what you do, but how you do it. It's not a matter of what you can write, but how you write. So how do I then position myself? Like I said, it is not just all about what you can write. It is not all about how you can write the best SOP. It also matters on the things you have, how you've been able to equip yourself and acquire some certain things that are necessary for you to apply it, for you to get this opportunity. So number one thing that I have here on how to position yourself is to get certifications. There are free online courses you can register for and get certified. There are a lot of them. In fact, I can't count it. I don't stop writing online courses as far as it aligns with my goals. I don't stop writing no matter how little. No knowledge is waste at all, because those certifications are very important, because it shows that, okay, this person is willing to learn, and this person has visions and goals for his or her life. So people are ready to invest in those kind of people. So you get certifications. There are free online courses you can register for. Free, like you don't have to get it. People say I don't have money. No. It's not even all about money. It's not about that you don't have money. You have those resources available like everywhere. The only thing that it will cost you is just your data, your data, your time, and maybe your your data, time, and maybe your phone. You don't even have to have a laptop. That is it. That's why it is relevant to your course of study, or let me say your aims and goals in life. So you can get satisfied in general skills, talk about leadership skills, talk about project management, communication skills, data analysis skills. On the graduate, please, so you don't say that this is for graduates. I'm talking to everyone. Like this time around that you are still at home, because I think I heard that the ASUU strike has been called over. I don't even know if it's true or not. So we don't know if it's actually a genuine information. Whatever it is, even if you resume school, you can dedicate time to apply for some of these online courses. It will really help you. Attend trainings and workshops. So this points your willingness to learn and improve in your field. There are trainings that you can that are also free online that you can apply for, and workshops that are free online. It's just basically just do your research. Go online, search for free trainings. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of should I say, workshops also you can apply for. And another thing, where you can also get access to some of these trainings and workshops is networks. What kind of networks do you have that they can share these training opportunities when they come? As in for undergrad, I'm speaking to undergrad. What are the kind of relationship you have built with your should I say senior colleagues and lecturers? What are the kind of relationship you have built with them? I'm sure that if you told them that, okay, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that, and your lecturers that you are serious, they'll be open to help you. They'll be able to assist you. Okay, I would like to attend this kind of training. There are a lot of workshops going on around, like in your field. So, but you that you have not gotten to that level, you don't know those, you don't have those information yet. So you have to build a very good relationship with your lecturer, so that when they know you're interested in this thing, they can share those opportunities with you and you can tap into them. Even if you have to pay for it, no matter, you can pay for it actually. Even if you have to pay for it, you can pay. You can pay, just invest in your future. That's the most important thing. An internship, you say this internship, yes, I know that most Nigerian universities, especially when you're in the sciences, there's an opportunity for you to go and learn, like to intern for a particular period, either 6 months, 3 months, or say a year. It depends on your course, So those students, please take them serious and learn practical skills, Theoretical knowledge is good, but then practical skills is very, very important. So that you can show that when you're putting up your application for opportunities, you need to learn practical. You need to intern. There are also free internships. I'm going to talk about that too. So there are free internships. There are free internships that you can tap into. So I'm going to go into in that details later. So volunteering services, please engage in volunteering services. Those ones are even all over. I don't think you really need so much network or access to that. It's just all over. It is just simply just walking up to somebody that does something and tell them you want to volunteer with the organization. Whatever it is, just volunteer and get yourself useful and valuable to someone, to somebody, to an organization. Those are the ways you can build yourself and position yourself. Like I said, please, whatever it is you're going for, it has to be in line with your field of study, or let me say, your goals and purpose in life. It has to be in line with it, So that's the most important thing. Maybe I should have even talked about, say, purpose, but that's not the reason for this training. So I don't want to talk about purpose. So I want to believe all of us here knows what we want in life. Let me just say that. So I want to believe every one of it is like an assumption, although assumption is not always true. So I'm assuming that every one of us has visions and purpose, and we know what we want in life. So that's that about volunteering. So engage in curriculum activities. This informs reviewer that you have experience, you have more experience like aside academics. You have to get actively involved. So engage in extracurriculum activities, social groups. Say there are some science group they call JET Club. I can't remember. Sorry, JET Club is in secondary school, but there are some whatever your studies. Just join groups, talk about social groups, talk about what is it? Social group of interest, just join them. Extracurricular, that's what they call them. Say sports, yes. Sports is important. Talk about, I'm thinking of some social group. Can somebody just help me out in that? Social groups, extracurriculum activities. Maybe, should I say choir or what? Maybe. So it just shows that at least you're not just book. You're not just book. No, some should I say some reviewers? I don't want to say reviewers. Should I say some investors? Or let me just use the word investors that put out opportunities out there. They want people that are skilled. So they want to know how because this also shows your personality. They don't just want to employ somebody that because most times it has been proved that it's not all about your first class. It has really been proved over and over again. It's not even all about your second class. They want to also know if you have if you have good personality, if you have some skills, like I was sharing with those that were in the free webinar, I was telling them that I came across an opportunity for undergraduate those that just finished secondary school, and they're asking them for volunteering experiences. Like, can you imagine? Like, this is just secondary school students. Yeah, this is part of the requirement. They're asking for volunteering experiences. They're asking for leadership skills. And I'm smiling, but that's the truth. If you have been engaged in your church and you are a leader or the other, you can put it there. At least we've seen them even around us, small, doing well. So that's why I was telling you, when you are building your CV, some things that you think, okay, I don't have skills, but we'll talk about them. Anyway. So I'm just letting you know that these things are very important. So this is to the graduate especially, attend conferences, presentations, and invited talks. Graduates, if you don't build a very good relationship with people, with colleagues, senior colleagues, lecturers, you won't even know some of these things are. You don't even know if they exist. There are conferences in my own field. I studied fishery science. Maybe I don't know if you've read that in my profile before. I read fishery science, and there is an organization in Nigeria called Fishery Society of Nigeria. It's actually for those, it's an academia group, let me just put it that way, right? Academia and researchers in fishery science. So I paid, because to be a member, you have to pay. These are some of the things you add value to yourself. These are some of the things you invest in yourself. Let me just say that practically. So I paid for the class. I paid to be a member, and I attend conferences. When there are conferences, I know, of course, I'm a member, I know. I attend. So it built my portfolios, and I don't get to know, I didn't, like, of course, I've heard about FISOM when I was in school, but then, we are still growing. But I had a mentor that was in my field of study. So she was the one telling me I have to pay for a professional membership. This is, you being a student membership was even, that one is by the way, but being a professional member, anyway, I'm tempted to share some stories with my lecturers, but then I'm not going to go into all of that. So professional affiliation, I think I've already shared that. You also have to like begin to build yourself, whatever field you have. If an undergraduate, please speak to your lecturers. What are the professional affiliation, professional groups in my field of study that I can join? Even if you can't join now, just begin to prepare yourself, prepare your mind, and think about them. And as a graduate student, this is the best time you can join those, groups, attend conferences, build networks. These are ways you can have access to attend some of these conferences, and also presentations. Presentations are invited top. So it's as little as webinar, if they invite you to come and speak in a webinar, please, it's also important. It's part of your portfolio. These are the ways you can add, value to yourself. You can invest in yourself. Talk about presentation, wherever you have presented in one way or the other, is very important. And if you have not, begin to build yourself and see how you can speak, how you can invite, how you can talk in some gatherings, how you can present, should I say, topics in some gatherings. It is very important. This also for graduates, you have to have articles or conference proceedings. I don't believe they are graduates here anyway. So that's for undergraduate, when I look, I'm speaking a lot of grammars, but then articles are just paper you wrote that are published by yourself. So you have to publish work, right? So it is very important when you're applying for application, because especially for PhD students, it's important at least you have, if you're applying for a PhD, it's important at least a book that has been published. It is important. Like it's not like it is a must. Okay, it's not like it's a must, but it's just place you. Like I said, I'm talking about positioning. What gives you an edge over others, right? So it's just a way to like make you stand out from others. So if you have as an undergraduate student, if you have published like 2, 3, in fact, it places you well more than those that have not. Those that have first class and doesn't have an article, it plays you well, like it gives you an edge over others. Those are just some of the things that gives you an edge. Immediately after I finished my school, my project as an undergraduate, I published it like almost immediately. Almost the following year, it was out. It was published. So those are the things that helped you. The other thing you can engage in is blogging. Blogging is basically like writing about topics of interest, photograph, like pictures of things, academic things, not just pictures, any pictures or here that are self-published. So journal articles, there are a lot of protocols, you have to go through, you pay and all of that. But if you don't have those capacity yet, you can do some self-publishing by blogging. And we have a lot of free websites that are free. We have WordPress, we have Medium, we have Weebly, we have Blogger. They are free. And these are ideas that people don't know. As an undergraduate, begin to build yourself. Like build your skills in writing. See, there's there's nobody that knows how to do it at a goal. So you have to learn. As you're writing, you also learn. But the only thing is that you have to start. You have to kill that, should I say, that redundancy that is there, that you don't want to do anything. No, you have to just start. You have to like ignite yourself to start. You have to start. You have to start that blog. There are free blogs. I already shared with you. Google WordPress. Now you can sign up with them and begin to put up articles. No matter how short it is, you have it in the records. The truth is, you see those links that you have. You're going to put all those things in your CV. And when your reviewers read those things you have written, they'll be like, this person has something up there. I would love to invest in him or her. So you don't say that, oh, I don't have money, I can't publish paper, I can't publish. No, there are a lot of free things you can tap into. You can write topics on as an academia, or especially when you're looking out for academic academic, let's say for masters, okay, you may want to write things of interest in your field of study. Okay, my own field of study, I'm more of, I have interest regarding environment, say climate change. You know, I'm of interest. I can begin to write about all of that. There are a lot of stories I can talk about in that field. So I can just begin to write and blog. I have a blog, but I don't talk about academic stuff. In fact, it's been a long time I blog. So as I'm even speaking with you, I'm even getting some inspiration that I think I can do that too. So, but I have articles, so I'm still working on other articles, but I'm just telling myself that I think I can still even do that, like include all of those things. So, but for some of you that you don't have articles, and you know, if especially undergraduate, please, you can. If this is even basically for undergraduate, and for graduates to, I encourage you to also do that, either you have articles or not. So other ways you can get yourself positioned is to getting your documentation ready. You know, as for undergraduate scholarship, basically what you have is your student ID and your national ID card. But for graduates, it's important you have your international passport. It's very important. Undergraduates too, if you can get an international passport, please get it. Very, very important. You know, there are some applications, especially if you want to apply for internship as an undergraduate. Well, like I said, I don't want to talk a lot about internship, but I'm still going to talk about it later. You know, as an undergraduate, when it's time, when they're asking that, especially for some sciences that the school will not post you, and you have to look for where to do your internship. See, there are international internships that you can apply for, but you need your international passport. If you don't have it, you can't apply for it. So these are some of the things you are looking at. Then you need to begin to position yourself and get the right documentation in advance. So then I think I've talked about this, having a good relationship with your lecturers, very, very important. Please, very, very important. Let me just talk a little bit about it. I don't want to bore you, but let me just talk a little bit about it. You see, the reason why you really need to have a good relationship with your lecturers, because you will need them for a lot of things. But most importantly, for recommendation letters, because some of these applications, they will ask you to get recommendation letters from your academic lecturers. Yes. They want you to have that. Okay, and the thing is that, especially if you're applying for a lot of scholarship, and every now and then they ask for a recommendation letter, and you're just close to one lecturer, the person may not be able to meet up with a deadline, and you're just stuck. You can't apply for that opportunities. Let me share my experience. So recently I was applying for some opportunities, and I've been applying back to back, and I used 2 lecturers. I am friends with like a number of lecturers in my department as an undergraduate. Okay, as an undergraduate, I finished my master's anyway. I'm also friends with some of my lecturers. Okay, so but during my undergraduates, I was friends. I usually use 2 of them, and then I've been calling them back to back. I thought that I think I'm stressing them too much. You know what I did? It's been a long time I've spoken with those other lecturers, but when I called them and I rapport with them, we're back now. That's because I had a very good relationship with them, and I was able to request for this and that from them. But then, if you have a good relationship with them, to be a little bit difficult. It should just be a little bit difficult, especially when you're a graduate and you're no longer in the school. As an undergraduate, please seize this opportunity to build good relationship with your lecturers. Join the right networks. I'm going to talk a lot about this. The right network. This is a big position, you know, because if you're in the right position, that's when you have access to opportunities. This group in which you are, I mean, this scholarship cafe that you are in is one of the network, you know, because I will be sharing a lot of opportunities with you. That is one network that you have right now. So, but then going forward, I'm going to be exposing you to a lot of things, a lot of network you can tap into that will place you, you know, well. That's one way you can position them. And number 13, apply for opportunities essay competitions and win award, aside you just applying for undergraduate scholarship or applying for graduate scholarship. If you apply for some several opportunities, are able to let's say essay competition, and you get an award, you can put that in your portfolio. You feel that okay, this lady has a very good profile, and she has won this, she has won that. Even if it's in your school, I apply for this. So basically, the basic thing is to build your profile. So that's the basic thing about this position you've been talking about, building a good profile, to shoot your best shots for scholarship applications. So now let's talk about how you can get certifications, free online certifications. Grace, can you hear me? Grace. Okay, let's go ahead. Hello? I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please can you type yes? I just want to know if you
can.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I can.
Okay, good. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can. I'm seeing your screen.
Okay, good. Okay. So you can get free certifications on Udacity, Coursera, Google, and Udemy. Like there are a lot of free online courses, that you can get certifications on. So look at Udacity. This is an interface of Udacity. You can just go on your Google, type Udacity. Then this is one of the courses. You can see data engineering, product manager, whatever it is. Like I said, it could be on a general skills you want to apply for, say project management skills you want to apply for. The project skills is applicable to everything. No matter your field of studies, you need project management skills. No matter your field of studies, you need communication skills. No matter your field of study, you need communication skills. You need leadership skills. You can get courses, you can write, you can you can register for these courses, and get certified in it. It's very important. So just type on Udacity, you can see topics, find difficulty level. Let me see if I can maximize so you see what I'm showing you. So on Udacity, you can just click on the topics, the field, the level as a beginner or whatever, the duration, and all of that. But most of these things are free, although they are paid ones. So when you sign up for this course, please don't be lazy. Dedicate time and attend and listen to those courses and get certified. This is the Udacity, right? This is another interface. We have data engineer, data analysis, programming for data science with Python, business analysts. Yeah, business analyst. Please, I would like us to, I'll need one more information about us, because when I was telling us to introduce ourselves on the group, just for a reason, so basically it's just for me to know you one-on-one, and then know how best to prepare my classes for you, and then also share opportunities regarding your desired, country of interest. So that's basically what. But another thing I also need to know is your course of studies, so that when I come across some opportunities, I can share with you, especially either certification, information, certification opportunities, or whatever. At least I'll just need your course of study. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that, but I just thought to mention it right now. So Coursera too is there. Coursera has a lot of courses. I mean a lot, and Coursera is well known. I think for that one, I really want to recommend Coursera for you to get certification on them. You can see data science, business, computer science, personal development, information. A lot of them. Just click on it, then follow the steps. Click on it, follow the steps. Especially on the guy that has just been at home. If I ask some of you now, what have you been doing? How have you utilized your break? I don't know. So there are trainings, like I mentioned, that there are also free trainings yearly. I want to believe that you've heard about YALI before. If you have not heard about YALI, YALI is a Young African Leadership Initiative, and it is sponsored by Mandela, Washington. You know, it is highly recommended. There's nowhere you take that certification that is not recognized. And the truth of the matter is, it is free. It's just your time. I remember when I was preparing for YALI, it wasn't easy. 6 months, 6-month training. It's free. It's only your data and your time. So it wasn't easy, but I was certified. You know, it has paid off for me. So, and Ingressive Good, I just even got to know about, sorry about the noise. I just got to know about Ingressive Good, I think last year. I applied for it last year for a particular pro opportunities, but I didn't get opportunity. But this year I got it, data analyst and some like that. I just want to, like, I know about it, but I just at least want to have certification that I know these things. There's a difference when you learn some things and I know it, you don't know it, than when you have certification that you can prove for it. So, and it is not easy, you know. But you know what it means to be on your computer learning something for, say, 2 hours at a stretch, because it's timed. It is programmed. You have to finish it before you can get the certificate. Some of them you have to. They give you time that you finish it within a particular period of time, and you get a certificate. But I want that you have to be on your sitting for 3-4 hours, get it done, get the certificate. So it's different. Ingressive for Good. There's an opportunities going on right now. I shared it on the group. Please, if you have not paid attention, go and check it. Esther, you're raising up your hand. Do you want to say something?
Excuse me, can we ask a question during the class, or maybe when you're done with everything?
I hope you won't forget. If you forget, just ask.
Okay, I wanted to ask, like, all these online courses you're talking about. Okay, I'm studying environmental management toxicology. Which, like, particular, is it like product manager or communication would be best for me to, like, go online and study, especially this time that I'm on strike, to do now? So at least if I can get certified on it, will be a help to my course or my certificate at the end.
Yeah, sure. There are a lot of them you can go. Like I was explaining, that you just type what is it? Just type, there's always this search box there. Type your course of interest. That's why environment, to bring out a lot of information. Click on whatever that interests you. Follow the steps and apply.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. And I also wanted to ask, this courses, the online courses you were talking about, and there's already a time limit for it. So someone that doesn't have a PC, will that person be able to, like, maximize, like, can a mobile device, an Android device, be able to help you, like, do that online courses and get the same thing someone that have a PC gets? And is there like can you do the same thing with your mobile devices for someone that don't have a PC?
Okay, that's a very good question. You see, it depends on the kind of platform. Let me say it depends on the kind of training, because for some training they want you to have, like, there is one I'm still going to mention called DigiGuess, that is digital skills. You know, it's just to train girls anyway. So, and they specifically said that you have to have a laptop. So there are some training you can do online. I think for Coursera you can do it on your phone. There are some you can do, but the truth is that laptop is always much more convenient compared to a phone. Okay. Whereas for some other trainings, for some other courses, you can't do it on a phone. Okay. So even if you don't have a PC, you can get from a friend to use for a while, right? Or you can also put that in your plan. Say, I think by coming in the next 6 months or for the following year, I want to contribute and get a PC. I want to, like, save up and get a PC. You know, these are some of the things you also look at so that you can conveniently apply for some of those things. Because especially for application in January, it's important you have your PC. It makes it much more easier. I hope I answered your question, Esther.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
You're welcome. So there are some, just try it. Google, try it. Let's see if it's something you can do on your phone. If not, just see how you can borrow a PC to use at the time being, you know, while you get a PC, or just look out for the ones you can do on your phone, then do it. Yeah, I think for Yali, did I do Yali on my phone? At a point I was doing on my phone. Maybe if my laptop wasn't available, I do it on my phone. So there are a lot of them you can do on your phone. Just look at them. But for these DG girls that I was talking about, this one you have to just do it on your laptop. Like it's important you have a laptop to do them. So that's just one of the things. So there are a lot of them. So I've been a beneficiary of these three I've mentioned. That's what I mentioned. But there are a lot of them out online. Just go and search. You can just type free online courses. You see them a lot. While I was preparing for this session also, I just thought to look at Yali because it's been a long time. Apply for Yali 2017 or 2016. I've been certified. Because Yali is very, very recognized. You know, like I said, Washington Mandela. You know, it is proudly sponsored by Washington Mandela. There's Washington Mandela, sorry. Mandela. So I came across this one, digital marketing for entrepreneurs. Can you see that it is still on? It said take course. You see, you take all these lessons, pass the quiz, and you get your certificate. Can you see what I'm saying? This one, I'm sure you can do it online. Hello? If you can see what I'm showing to you, please kindly respond.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay, that's fine. So this one, I just thought to just check on Yali website and see what opportunities they have. And I saw this. I don't know if there's anybody interested in this, digital marketing for entrepreneurs. Like you can even search out for other options. I mean, just Google Yali Young African Leaders Initiative. So you can just Google and see whatever free courses they have and take it, please. Very, very important. You can get your certification, get your soft copy. You can use the soft copy to apply for several opportunities. You can even print out the hard copy and use it, have it yourself. So that's all about that. There are other opportunities that I came across too. Technovators for Social Good Scholarship to attend One Young Summit, World Summit. You see, this one is just a scholarship if you are in tech, like I said. But the criteria, I'm going to share the criteria with you. Look at it. Candidates must be a woman, aged between 18 to 30 at the time of the One Young World Summit, which take place in Manchester from September 5 to 8 2022. Sorry. So a candidate must be leading innovative and impactful initiative to promote access and opportunity in science, technology, engineering, mathematics for women. So basically what this second point is saying that you have to be someone that has leadership skills and has initiative, you know, initiative of giving opportunities to women. So do you see where the skills of the several skills of leadership that I've mentioned about, the several skills of volunteering, the aspect of extracurriculum activities, you know, that I was talking about are very, very important, because these things that I'm asking for is not just it's not book, it's not grade. So, and they talk about what candidates to be evaluated on, the benefits, you know, that you have access to be able to attend the summit. You have accommodation. They will have a track record of generating impactful and innovative ideas. There are a lot of benefits for it. You know, your visa cost is taken care of, but this is basically what they're asking for. Candidates must be 18 to 30. I know this is for women. Sorry for that for the guys here. But anyway. So, and leading innovative and impactful initiative to promote, leading innovative and impactful initiative to promote access and opportunity in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics for women. Those are the eligibility criteria. So if you are interested, anyway, this is the link here. Let me copy it and put it in the chat box. Okay, I'm coming. Let me see where I can do it. Chat. Okay. Okay, for anyone who is interested, you can click on the link and get information on that. So I came across this also, Pan Atlantic University MTN Media Innovation Program 2020 for Nigerian media practitioners. If you're in the media space or you're interested in media, you can look at this opportunity. So I think this is actually an internship, so to say, that you are trained for a particular period of time and it comes with benefits. So fellow will learn the requisites for innovation in the media landscape, develop and enhance grasp of the changing media landscape prepared by ICT, witness improvements in writing and reporting skills, have better insight into the telecommunication and ICT landscape in Nigeria, have a greater understanding of how the ICT and telecoms industry in Nigeria work and the role of MTN Nigeria in the mix, be equipped to take advantage of existing legitimate means to monetize their skills in a fast-changing media ecosystem. So every participant will experience improved knowledge in 3 broad areas: the telecoms industry, media innovations, writing and reporting. So these are the skills you're gonna, things you will learn from them. So these are the modules, the things that will teach you. MTN Nigeria Economics, Creative and Innovation. So like I said, this is like an internship, and entry closes May 5. I'm not sure if I shared this before now, but I think I had in mind to share it before now, but I forgot. So it has closed already, so there's no point of sharing link. Yeah, so there is several opportunities. So please, this is one of the things that you are. This is one of the skills you also have to have, like research. You have to have researching skills. For every scholarship applicant, you have to know how to research. That is, you have to know how to look for opportunities. So that's one of the things. So this is my assignment for you. Search for a course. Like for this week, I'm going to give you an assignment tomorrow. This is just assignment for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about documentations needed for scholarship applications. So you search for course related to your field. You take the course and send a page summary of what you learned and your progress so far from the training. And you send your summary to my mail. This is my mail. You send it to my mail before next weekend. So that is my assignment for you. You're going to take a course that is related to your field of interest, a course of interest. You ensure, so if it's something you can finish up before weekend, you give me a summary of what you learned. And if it's something that is within a duration of time, you give me your progress so far. But if you're already undergoing a course, just send a summary of your progress. If you're currently undergoing a course right now, I mean, before this webinar, you can just give me a report of what you know of your progress. Yeah. So those are let me just do a recap of what I've discussed today. We talk about positioning for scholarship application, and then we talk about several ways you can position your scholarship. You get certification, attend trainings, internships, tap into internship opportunities, volunteering services, like engage in volunteering services. Very important, very important. This also, like this in a way, also build your network, because you meet people, you share contacts, share goals, and they're able to help out. Attend conferences if you can, presentation, invited talks, professional affiliation, belong to one write articles if you can. As a graduate, please begin to look at how you can write articles. If I graduate, I don't even know how to go about it, reach out. I was a friend. So, I mean, even though it's not all graduates that even are interested in some of these things, but if you're looking into furthering your studies, look out for people that are doing well in the academic space, and tell them you're interested in writing or publishing a book. Or you can reach out to your lecturer if you have a good relationship with them. Tell them you're interested in writing an article, or yes, just show your interest, okay? And begin to develop yourself also on how to write articles. So like I said, the other alternatives, if you don't have that capacity yet to publish an article, you can go for blogging. What about courses of interest, topics of interest, I begin to put it up there, right? So these are very important. As I mentioned about getting your documentation ready, having a good, I've already mentioned that, join the right network and applying for opportunities, just to place yourself, to give you an edge among others. So for today, we are done with that's to do scholarship opportunities. So this, I would like to give rooms for questions. I know I came in late, so though we are supposed to close by 3, but there's still grace for about 15 minutes thereabouts. I think we still have 7 minutes, then another extra 15 minutes to discuss. If there are any questions, please can ask. Yeah, Esther, go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good
I feel like I'm
afternoon.
asking a question. I wanted to ask that, what would you say in this our normal Nigerian parent setting, that it's more about as you're growing up and you're already in school and you reach a certain age, they're expecting you to work and get money. So, and for instance, me especially, I just, with the ASU strike and everything, I'm actually volunteering. I just got a volunteering gig that I'm doing. And it's not about the money, it's about the experience and maybe for it to be on the CV. So how do you expect, or what will you tell us? How do we manage our parent expectation and you telling them that, okay, this is not about this is about bringing in my experience to make myself better, and they don't tend to understand that. They expect you to do something and get money at the end of the month, and you are not doing that now, you can't get it. So how do we go about that?
Okay, I understand. I've not really been in that position, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. So basically, you just have to convince them every now and then, right? And then maybe engage them, tell them this is what you're able to acquire, this is what you're able to get, this is what you have been able to learn so far. They will reason with you. Imagine you went for a volunteering experiences and you met a very big personality. I just get home and share with them that, mommy, do you know I met this person? She'll be wow. She'll reason with you she's sorry for using Yoruba for that. I think this girl knows what she's doing. I have me. So just try your best to communicate with them, because some of these things, some of our parents, it's true, they have this kind of mentality. They just want you, just bring something to the table. That's all they care about. So I think you just have to it takes time for them to have a mind shift. Okay, so just try your best to communicate with them. This is why you're doing this, and this is, what you are gaining from this. Me, from my undergraduate, I've been volunteering back to back. So, and they're always surprised every time I say I'm going this place. Every time I'm going to Lagos, I school in Abeokuta anyway. So every time I'm coming to Lagos, my parents stay in Songo, and I'm coming up, what's this girl? I am in school. They don't, but they got used to it, and they felt, they just trust that this girl knows what she's doing. So, Esther, do I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you very much. I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ifeoma, you're raising up your hand, please. Can you go ahead?
All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Mouse?
Sorry, can you hear me? Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, I said I want to see your face.
Okay, I'm not in the best position to show my face right now. Sorry.
For all of you that didn't show your face today, prepare to show your face today. ahead.
Yeah, it's fine, Tamara. All right. I really want to appreciate you for this wonderful, superb time you've, tried to explain. And I seriously I'm happy I'm here. So for you talking about, you know, going for what's it called now? Um Trying to get that, okay, going for volunteering for services and engaging in, services just to render help, like not expecting fund from the organization and all of that. Now, talking about an individual, like somebody like me, um I'm very, very independent. Talking
Okay.
about schooling, feeding, it's all on me, and it's very, very technical on my side. How do I tend to manage all of this? I'm trying my best to make sure. I'm saying this because this is me, like I'm experiencing it already, and I want to know how to position myself, even when, you know, I'm still trying to, gather myself in terms of in the financial aspect of it. Now, how do I tend to, because I need to like work to earn money to get international passport, to do this, to do that. Do I drop the work the work thing and go into volunteering services, or how should I fix myself in all of these things surrounding just me alone? I just want to get that covered. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Esther, this is what I think. So instead of you just, I won't advise you to leave your job or to leave what you're doing, your paid job, because it's very important, very, very important, very, very important. So you could just plan yourself, like let me say you have a plan B. So you can just plan yourself that and try and see how you can save up. Okay, that is, I'm going to answer your question in two ways. So it is either you just save up, okay, save up to get the things you want to get, right? And when you feel that, okay, I think I've gotten I have enough saving that will sustain me for this particular period of time, then you can venture into the volunteering services. But there are some voluntary services that it won't even take you to work all the days in the week. It could just be that you could just be working for 2 hours, or it could just be you're working weekends. Grace, I think I'll give you room to share some tips on volunteering with us. I want to believe you have experience in that. So some of them are just weekends. So you don't even have to leave your paid work or whatever. Do you get that? Is she still here?
Ifoma. Yeah, I'm here, Ifoma.
Okay. So another thing you can do is apply for internship, paid internship. There are some paid internship, they will still give you like a stipend. Not so much, but something to still like help your, like something small for your upkeep. So those are some of the things you can engage in internship, paid internship. So like I was sharing the other time that you can, for undergraduate, you can apply for internship opportunities, but I know that you have an OHEN, but then it might be a little bit tricky for you to apply for those kind of opportunities. So what I'll just, if you're looking around locally, you can just look for orientation that you can at least get something from them. Do you get that? And some of these internships, whether free or paid, they still also want you to know if you can bring something to the table. So you also have to equip yourself to that point that if you're going to meet them or you're sending your application to them, you tell them, okay, this is the values I have, this is what I can bring to the table. I'm sure that they will look at your application and they'll consider you. So those are some of the things you can look at. I wouldn't advise you just to leave your work like that. No. I won't advise you at all. Okay, I want to advise you at all. It is not, of course, there's always a price for growth, right? So there's always a price for growth that even if you have to leave your work, please have a plan B. Please have a plan B, no matter how little, have a side or something, because it's important. It's important. Just have a plan B. So that's just the whole idea of the whole thing. Even if you're going to get a free an internship to work, ensure that at least they're paying you something. Don't just do and they're just, this won't be nice at all. Do you get me? Because you actually need money to even run some of these applications, like we already mentioned, so getting the international passport and all of that. And if you're getting the experience and the money is not there. You get me?
Yes, please. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. So any question or comments? I mean, you can unmute your mic, share with us. Okay, anyone, raise up your hand, let me see. Raise your hands. Comments, questions, welcome. Okay, Victor, you're raising up your hand and unmute your mic.
Okay, yeah, still based on the issue of volunteering. I want to ask, how do one approach an organization that wants to volunteer, and how do you solve the issue of can you bring on what experience do you have, or what talents or skills do you have to offer our organization, something like that?
Okay.
Sorry, do you get me?
Yeah, I get you. And what course did you study?
Statistics.
Okay, statistics. So when I talk about volunteering experience, it doesn't even have to be like in your field, because if you're looking at an organization to work with, it will not be volunteering, to be internship. So don't forget that internship can either be paid or not paid, unpaid. So it varies. So if you're looking at working in an organization, I know that Victor, you're still an undergraduate, so you can just wait till the period of your internship in school, so they can tap into this opportunity, those period, and look out for opportunities out there, and then tap into them when the time comes. Or if you're looking at the further year on strike, so what you would do is, even if you approach an organization and you're showing interest in working with them, so this is it. You let them know that, okay, you want to just get some skills, to equip yourself, and also I may not be able to tell you this is what you tell them as this is the value I'm bringing into the table. I want to talk about this in details, okay, on how to build your portfolio. So personally, I believe that everybody has one skills or the other. So that's it. So, and maybe you could also think about building your skills, right? You can build on communication skills generally, how to write. You want to look at that, then you can approach an organization that, oh, I know how to make use of Microsoft Word very well. I know how to make use of Excel. I know how to make use of PowerPoint. Begin to look at some of these things and get skills in it. I've already talked about courses. Nobody's asking about how to apply for this course. They're asking for. So these are some. Just equip yourself well, and then put it out there that, okay, this is what I can do. Do you get it, Victor?
Yeah, yes, I get it. Thank you.
Equip yourself. Gain confidence in those skills until approaching an organization, this is what I can do. So that's basic. That's just it. Okay, before Shadrach, before you answer your question, Grace, please, can you unmute your mic and share a little bit about volunteering experience with us? Grace, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Grace? Or is she not here? Okay, I guess she's not here. So let's wait till she's back. So Shadrach, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, good afternoon again. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so first off, I don't thank you for coming up with something like this, because I really wanted this at this time of my life. So it was just from my right time. Thank you very much.
Shadrach, you're breaking.
Hi.
Okay, maybe I'll just. Yeah.
Oh my God. Shadrach. Oh, I guess we lost Shadrach. Is it still here?
Hi, Mary.
Okay, hi Grace. Shadrach, please let's just give Grace few minutes to speak. I'll get to you. So I don't know, but your network was breaking. I don't know, just try and get it fixed. So I'll get back to you. Okay, Grace, you can unmute and speak now.
Okay, could you please ask the question again so that
Okay. I was saying that you should share with us your volunteering experiences so far. Just talk a bit about volunteering experience.
okay. So I think I've volunteered a couple of times on different I've volunteered with different organizations a couple of times, and one of the things I would like to speak to in volunteering, right? So it's easy for you to hop on any open application of volunteering that you see that an organization throws at you because you just want to volunteer. I think you should have a goal to achieve with your volunteering task or your volunteering duty. So for instance, you want to volunteer. So there's a there's okay, let me use for instance Slum to School. I don't know if we know Slum to School. They handle education. They try to put people who are less privileged, people who cannot afford school, they try to put them in good schools, ensuring that education is spread across people who are quite less privileged. So if you want to volunteer for that kind of in that kind of organization, you would ask yourself, what do I want to contribute to these people? Because they are going to ask you a couple of people will indicate interest in volunteering for them, and then they would select, right? So you are going to ask yourself, what do I want to offer? What do I want to offer to this organization? I'm coming in now. Do I just want to what do I want to contribute to the growth of this organization? That's one. And number two, what do you want to learn from the organization, from the volunteering experience? What do you want to learn? So, because there are times when you get into an organization, so some organizations are not too structured to tell you this is what you're supposed to do or this is what you are not supposed to do. So if you go there, don't just go and then do like Gombody, go and contribute and ensure that there's something that you're contributing that is tangible. And then when you do it, another thing I would like to also say is that you document. So it's easy for you to go, and then after like several months, you're trying to remember what exactly you did in that organization if it's not really standing out. So when you go for volunteering experiences and you contribute, try to document, because in the later time you might be needing to make reference to what you did, and if you get it, you might be needing to make reference to what you did, and then the people who need that information might want to go and verify to be sure that what you said you did was exactly what you did. So 3 things: ensure that you're volunteering with a purpose, ensure that you are contributing or you're adding value to that organization, so it's not like you're a figurehead. And then the third thing, ensure that you document your volunteering experiences, because to help you when you would need to make reference to it at a later time.
Yes, thank you very much for that, Grace. So the key is that the fact that you're able to document, that's a key thing for me there. You after you get those opportunities and you volunteer with them, you also need to be able to like make reference to them. Why are you making reference to them? But when do you get to make reference to them? You get to make reference to them when you want to apply for several other opportunities. So that's the key thing. So when you don't document, then how are you able to tell your stories? Are you able to, so, and like she said, some of those people will want to also verify. Okay. So that's that about that. Okay, let me just talk a little bit about that. I remembered there was okay, I think I shared this in the free webinar too, when I was applying for the World Bank scholarship. And then one of the things they asked me, they got interested, was my initiative. Actually have an initiative. Basically, we go to schools, we talk to them about their careers, their purpose, talk about just secondary school students. That's what I do. I've been active in it and I was active in it, say, for about 2 years before I got that scholarship. So anyway, I just finished my master's. I was busy with work and I've not really been engaging in the initiative like that, like I was then. So they were just interested and they want me to share what I was doing. And the job that I do right now, do you know the funny thing? These things, it amazed me because that was the truth. They are just interested about these things. They don't just want to employ people they also want to employ people that have that have some let me say some skills and is interested in contributing to the growth of the organization. So because these people that are also that got this opportunity and they are sharing for people to apply, they also got the funds from somewhere. I know, so it's like a chain. So anyway, I'm not talking about all that. So what our own business is to get those opportunities and apply for them. So, and then one of the questions my boss was asking me then, they want me to talk about my activities, extracurriculum activities. They were even asking me that, what do you do in your leisure time? I'm like, man, what's your business? Like, but that's the truth. They're just interested in doing so. And my boss told me that before they called me for the interview, they checked all my profiles. They checked my LinkedIn, they checked everything. They checked my LinkedIn, they checked my Twitter. And I was like, serious? They checked my Instagram. So you have to have records for them. And the thing is, when I was doing my program, I have should I say, Instagram, and I put what I do there. I remember there's one interview so I applied that I attend one time. I can't remember. So the person, they were also the truth is that they're always interested about your extracurriculum activities, all those other things you do that you don't collect money for. And they feel that if you're able to do this thing and you don't collect money for, and if you are paying you for it, you will do much more. So you have to document them, and so that you can be able to make reference to them. So that's one of these things. So another thing, let me just add to the blogging I've said. If you have an Instagram or a Facebook, a LinkedIn, please, if you don't have LinkedIn, I'm going to talk about that. This is not the time for the class, because in this class, whoever is not on LinkedIn, Twitter, you're doing a very bad, you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're not helping yourself at all. If you're not on LinkedIn and Twitter, anyway, today's not a talk for Twitter and LinkedIn talk. So that's just that you can document stuff there that you can make reference to later. Very, very important. Very, very important. Yeah, Shadrach, back to you. Please ask a question. Shadrach, we are waiting. Okay, while we wait for Shadrach, maybe it's his network, I don't know. Okay, Shadrach says his network is bad. Okay, I don't know who this is, a Samson. Please, I don't know. Please, can you introduce yourself? You are just joining us. Are you just joining us? Because I don't know. I was busy lecturing, so I wasn't even looking. Victor, you are still raising up your hand. Do you still have a question?
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon.
This is Joel. I'm good. I'm not just joining, it's my network also. So I
Okay.
think I actually registered with my name at first, but maybe when I came back on, it was showing a son.
Okay, okay. It's fine, no problem. Any comment?
And I thank you very much, Ma. I really appreciate your lectures. I want to ask a question also.
Go ahead.
Now, concerning the certification you talked about, like we are applying for online programs,
Okay.
the certification will be soft copy, right?
Yes, you can print it.
Okay, and also, is it every of the online classes that you applied for that you'll be giving certification, or some are just you just apply and just you knowing that you applied for it, then in your positioning you can put it there, or the ones that also have certification you should not even bother applying?
Hello, boss. I'm
Did
wrapping
you
up
get
this session. I will join this.
did you get my question?
We are almost done. I will join this now.
Are you going now?
Yeah, hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Okay,
Divine,
sorry.
go and give mom this power bank.
Joe, please, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah,
Help us
yes.
start the power bank.
I can hear you now.
Divine,
I'm hearing some noises over there. What's going on?
I think Esther is
Esther, please
Ma?
unmute yourself. Okay, good. Joel, so go ahead. I need to wrap up this session because I need to join a meeting by 3:30.
okay. What am I trying to say is that is it every of the certification online classes? Oh, so is it every online classes that gives certification?
Okay. No.
Is it every online classes? Not all of them. And what of those ones that you're not giving certification? Are you just going to like
look at
put it in your position?
Because you need a proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second one is about the volunteering services.
Okay.
For not all volunteering services also give maybe a certificate or something like that, because
Hello. Please,
yeah, I'm
guys.
here.
Please, guys, I really need to go. Okay,
Okay.
because I'm using the same Zoom link for the meeting. So
All right.
pardon me, and I've been notified already that I have to sign out right now. So it's quite programmed. So Esther,
right.
I can see you raising up your hand. Please, you can drop your questions on the WhatsApp group. I'm going to attend to them as soon as I can. I appreciate everyone for joining in and the opportunity, giving a privilege to share my knowledge with you. So thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time. Okay, what time is 2 to 4? 2 to 4 or 1 to 3 tomorrow?
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
We'll do 2 to 4 tomorrow. So see you guys.
I think they said, I think 1 to 3 is tomorrow too.
So 2 to 4 tomorrow. See you guys. Take care.